Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
What are we doing today?
Well, you and I have a little bit different of plans. No, I'm kidding.
She just wants to go buy a birthday cake and sit home for our son. But I have a few bags of fertilizer left, so I'm gonna do a couple yards with the fertilizer. It's only 36 degrees out right now and it's windy, so we're not really gonna do much.
No.
I might come out work in the garden a little because we have to go to the school tonight, so.
Yeah, what did it get down to last night?
I think it got down to 27.
And then tonight again.
Tonight's down to 30, and then tomorrow night's down to 24. We were supposed to heavily prune back some laurels, but tomorrow, but we put that off for next week, and we might go finish that mulch job tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then the boss is gonna have to drive in the silver truck,
which is also cold.
and there's no heat.
I think I remember buying those warmer packs though last year. Remember? Do you know where they are?
That's not gonna warm the truck up, man.
No, but it will warm my hands up.
So we'll see what we get into today.
I could be mean and actually drive the red truck and make him drive the silver truck.
But what if I told you I needed the trailer? Then you'd have to drive the silver truck.
I can't.
Yeah, the seat's broken and it's way back, and she can't reach up above the.
Yeah. When I'm driving, it's like this. I have to like stretch my leg out so that I can reach the.
That's not.
gas
That's
pedal.
not safe.
Not safe.
So let's go fertilize these 2 yards. See, we did everything on this one. I just put a pre-emergent down. We do have some stuff we have to spray in here in the next few weeks.
I am not in work today.
What? You have slippers on, man. What's going on here? You did not want to work today, did you?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna get some more done, and then boss can go home and take a break. So this is what this one looks like right now. See if it comes back after putting all the nitrogen in it. Down there, it's a little needs a little work down here in this area. So we only got 2 done, but you guys know how it is. When you don't have well, we do have a lot of work coming up, but when it's winter time and it's cold, you tend to be a little slower getting out and doing things, right? Mm-hmm. But spring is coming soon.
Spring is coming, but the good news is we looked at our schedule today, and if we get back everybody that we expect to get back, it's manageable.
We're only mowing 4 days a week this year instead of 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. And we dropped from 83 accounts down to, if we get everybody back, 58. And when we say we're definitely getting 52 back.
Yeah.
It's just a few we told that are going to go to weekly that we might not get back because they're going to weekly.
Yeah, they have to
They're
go to
just
weekly.
too long for bi-weekly.
Yeah. In our opinion, if somebody else wants to deal with it, then.
And this season, to deal with all the spring rush that we get, we're going to get overwhelmed still. When you're in the position to take on as good jobs, you try to take on as many as you can. Everybody does it because we don't work in the winter time.
Yeah, so
it's just me and her income, so we don't have a backup income. So we are in a different situation. We gotta kind of load ourselves up because mowing every month brings in a lot of money, but you need them extra months to be able to bring in money to get through the winter. Them extra jobs and
the extra projects, the extra. So I do understand what people are saying about not getting yourselves wrapped up in the spring rush trap, but it is very difficult. So just be aware, because there were many years that we did that to ourselves. We really overloaded ourselves. And yes, I agree, and Carl agrees, that you do have to overload yourself at some point, just because we don't know. What if we get a drought in July? Yeah,
we don't count for that. And say we don't load ourselves up with these projects and a drought comes in July. It don't matter if you're mowing and you're accounting for all the income you get. Go 40 days without mowing.
Yeah.
40 days without mowing, and then a hard winter. Oh man, that could bankrupt you or really hurt you in a business, because we're not running 100% profit margins. We all invest in equipment, and that equipment has to be paid. We're a little different. We have 4 kids and lots of animals we have to take care of, so we put on a lot more to ourselves. So
yeah. So, you know, I think that to a certain point, you do need to schedule those projects. I think that the most
sorry.
I just think that the most important thing is communication with your clients.
Yes, communication.
As long as you're communicating with your clients and letting them know this is approximately when you'll be scheduled, depending on weather, you know, most clients are going to understand. And if they don't, then it's just not a project that...
And a way to get yourself out of getting caught up in a spring rush trap. When you go to do an estimate on a project, you know what your schedule is for the next couple months. Be honest with that client and say, I'd really like to do this project, but we can't get to it for 60 days.
Yeah.
If they really want you to do the project because they seen your work and they got your references, they will wait the 60 days, 90 days. There's been clients that'll wait a year to have a big project done just so you do it.
Yeah.
So don't be worried about that. Just be honest with your clients and tell them, listen, we have a bunch of other projects. If weather knocks us behind a little bit, we might not be able to get to you until, 2-3 months from now, but we'll put it on the schedule. And a lot of times they'll go with it and they'll wait for you. In our opinion, what we've dealt with. But,
but we in our situation.
We have some of the most amazing clients.
We really do. We appreciate our clients so much. And as long as you're letting them know that, the other thing that I really do want to suggest, and we also did it for years, we did not use a CRM program. And I can tell you that so far this year, our lives are so much easier.
Yes, it is.
I mean, just with scheduling and then just getting the invoices out and making sure that we're not missing anything. You know, if we get to a client's yard and for some reason they need mold scram, but that wasn't on the schedule, I can just go in there so quickly and add, boom, mold scram. And if I don't have a price on hand, then I just leave the price blank and say invoice later, and then I can fill it in. But
and
just makes it so
Rachel,
much easier.
For the longest time, when we first started 10 years ago, we were always like, man, we wish we knew how to build a program. We knew what we wanted, but we could never do it because we're not computers. But Rachel wasn't ever going to get a program. I remember her. I said, "Oh, make it so much. Oh, I got this." She'd be there for hours.
Everything
at night.
by hand. Everything. Like we felt like we just needed that calendar book, plus us going over with my invoicing book. Gosh,
it's cut so much out.
It's cut so much out. So,
and we do use Jobber. So most of you guys already know. We use
Jobber. We pay for Jobber, but there is a link down below that if you guys do want to try a free trial, it will give you a free trial. And then if you do decide to sign up with our link, then it will actually give you 20% off for 6 months.
And also, guys, there is other programs besides Jobber.
There is.
You have Yard Book. You have a few other different programs.
And we've told you guys this before,
over and over again.
Do your research and what fits for your business.
I mean, a lot of guys get away with Yard Book, and that's perfectly fine. We did it for the longest time. I still go in there because Jobber doesn't have a measuring tool in their program. So if they could put like a measuring tool when we're looking up addresses, that would make it an even perfect program. But they don't have that yet, so hopefully one day they'll get it.
Yeah, they're adding new things all the time. So how would you say that? New features. Yep, new features all the time they're adding. And they take our feedback and they're so helpful getting started. So that is, like Carl said, we did use Yard Book also. The reason I like Jobber is it's just so much more user friendly. Again, go and do your research. Do the free trials and all the programs. You could do even something as simple as just getting QuickBooks online, and that would be efficient for what you want to do. But it is really nice to have the scheduling portion of Jobber and just how easy it is to send the invoices, send quotes, get the quotes approved. I mean, we just can't say enough good about Jobber, but it is because we do love it.
Yes. So I'm not sure what we're going to get into. You might see some little things after this video. You've seen we only fertilize 2. So, but we do appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and be happy.
Or at least try, guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.